Thought students had to be coerced into seeing a doctor.
Viruses.
Hey?
Yes, young adults are susceptible to viruses. And when they are all compressed together...
Yes, I know how young adults like to be compressed together. Anyway, most of this lot probably after a sick note.
And some just want help in taking care of themselves.
Yes, well, I learned that in the army. Where are these posters you've been talking about?
They will provide essential information for the student body.
What, like how to keep your fingernails clean?
Something like that. Your assistance is very much appreciated. It is good for them to see someone in authority who is concerned with their welfare. Thank you.
Whatever you're thinking about doing, stop even thinking about it. Roger!
So, what we're going to do?
Whatever you like.
Like jumping on a plane and flying to Mauritius.
We've only got one day off.
And this is together.
It's lucky I had a day in lieu.
Well, you get to choose then.
We could walk down to the lake, go for lunch at the Green Cafe.
They do baked camembert.
You had that the last time.
I'm a Welshman. Apply heat to cheese and I'm there, baby. Or we could have a staycation.
Not in Leatherbridge.
Here, upstairs, in bed.
Jimmy Clay, you naughty... I'm so sorry.
No, the green one. The green one is the surface cloth. The yellow one. The yellow one's for the floor.
What's the blue one for?
No, it's not funny.
Jimmy,
I mean, it's a joke.
No,
No, it's not. It's not. I can't have this. I can't have this mess.
Roger!
You're right, Buzz. I'm a little indisposed.
I'd prefer Officer Biglow at work, and you're supposed to be manning the security desk.
Sorry, mate. Officer Biglow. I went out for a few jars last night and then I got a bit peckish. I think I put too much chilli on my doner.
The security of these premises is not attendant on the whims of your digestive system.
Well, that's good to know.
I mean, you're supposed to be working.
I am allowed a toilet break.
You had 5 yesterday. You've already had 2 verbal warnings from Lindgren. The next will be a written one. On University of Leatherbridge Security Department headed note paper.
Sorry, mate. On the subject of paper, you won't mind...
Ta! Now get a move on. That thief's done 2 more student rooms this week. I want to increase patrols and provide a visual deterrent.
Sounds like a good idea. I'll be with you in a jiffy.
Now, I've assembled this photo fit of our suspect from statements and CCTV footage.
Looks a right shady character, him.
Completely without scruples. Waits for someone to leave their room unattended, and then he's in, nicking MP4s, PCs, tablets.
What, so he's into pills as well?
Tablet computers. Transportable and lucrative. It's our duty to stop this person at source.
What, so we go and hide in one of the student rooms and wait for him to creep in?
There are 653 rooms at the student halls. I would say that that tactic is at best misguided and at worst statistically challenged.
I think you might have a point there, Baz. Officer Bigelow.
Rog, your previous experience in life has been as an arc welder and factory itinerant. And you only got this job because your missus is a bingo mate of my cousin Deirdre.
I am really grateful.
I know. But my point is, in consideration of expertise and tactical thinking, I think I should take the lead.
You're the boss, boss.
So, eyes peeled, senses active, and instincts turned up to 10. We, my immediate girl, are gonna catch a thief. Rog. This way.
Sorry I'm late.
I thought you'd taken the taxi money and done a run.
Why would I do a runner?
Maybe you changed your mind.
I was thinking about it all last night. Shouldn't I? It's too much now. I couldn't have a baby and do everything it needed. And there are things I want to do. Lots of things. I want to live more, do more, before I'm ready for a child. That's not being selfish, is it?
No. I think that's a reasoned decision. Shall we?
Gotcha! Stop. 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 Just stop.
How many times? I am not a thief. How do you explain this, then? Doesn't look a bit like me. I think you need to change your optician. Now, you're going to come quiet. Baz, I've got him!
Captain Bellamy? Rog, what's going on?
I think your officer here has been a little bit overzealous.
I don't think anyone's ever accused him of that before.
I'm just trying to prove my worth. In what capacity?
I did instruct him to be on heightened alert, and we were looking for someone who matched that description.
There's your man.
Oi! Come on!
Idiot, you're such an idiot. Someone you really like, but the first one who understands, and you know how he needs things to be, and you made a mess. Messed up. The wrong cloth. How can you use the wrong cloth? Stupid, so stupid.
Mind I'm finished.
Great.
Going somewhere? I'm Captain Billy! Hold him right here!
Roger? Roger? You all right? Rog? Rog!
You're right.
Thank you for coming with me. You're helping me so much.
Oh, I want to.
Why?
Well, it's your body and your choice, but you need support. That appears to be me.
You're not like a normal doctor.
That has been observed. Right, I can still call your mum or another adult friend if you want me to.
No. Thanks.
Roger. Roger. Hello, mate. You've had a bump to the head.
Good, yeah.
Easy. It's important that we...
Gotovo! Ja! Zag je Johnny?
What on earth is he saying?
I haven't got a Scooby. Why don't we lie you back down again?
Are the prisoners safely in police custody?
So, there's the patient.
How big a bang did he take to the head?
Well, it was a fair clatter. What do you think? Concussion?
Well, he's talking gobbledygook.
Ah, that's just Roger. Gobbledygook's his lingua franca.
No, I mean...
Victor Grishkov, sergeant, Pervier Kapralov Engineer Polk, nummer 779 150.
That's not gobbledygook, that's Russian.
Couldn't even speak English properly this morning.
No, I have heard of cases like this, where a sudden blow to the head can give a person unexplained abilities, such as knowing a language they have never learnt, or vast experience in philately.
Rog, how's your knowledge of stamps?
Victor Grishkov, sergeant, Pervier Kapralov Engineer Polk, nummer 779 350.
It would help to know what he's saying.
If Roger's lost in translation, we need a translator. Professor Miriam Sayers, Director of Russian Studies.
Hey. What's wrong? I'm a doctor.
They said they could do it.
All right, well, what's the problem?
In 2 weeks.
2 weeks?
That's the waiting list here. I want it done now.
All right, give me a sec. Your magazine's upside down.
Oh, come on, Hermione, talk to me.
I wasn't laughing at you. I know it's not a joke.
I know.
It was an accident. I didn't mean to spill it.
Of course it was.
But it's typical. I'm trying to be careful, but I'm never careful enough.
It's not really about being careful, though.
It is, though. It's about detail. Keeping on top, but things slip away, and I knew it was stupid to use the wrong cloth, but when I saw the juice dripping and I could see that it was sticky and it would pick up the dirt and... Jimmy? Jimmy?
Yeah, but do not the guidelines recommend a procedure within 10 days?
Yes, but I told Fliss we
Yeah, a
couldn't...
girl her age doesn't need the extra stress of waiting.
And that's why I offered to refer her to the Charndale Clinic.
Yeah, which is 14.2 miles away.
And she said she didn't want to travel that far. But it is the closest clinic that can offer short-notice procedures. You are here in your professional capacity.
How do you mean?
Is it usual for you to accompany your patients to appointments?
No.
So, what's the motive?
What do you mean by motive?
I mean, are you the father?
Do I look like the kind of man who would do that to a 14-year-old girl?
Well...
before you answer, let me warn you that I have the GMC and a very good lawyer on speed dial. Of course I'm not the father. It was some kid from school. It was their first time and the condom split. As I understand it, Flissie's mother is set against abortion, but she desperately wants one. I only met her this week. She is my patient, and she asked for my help.
My apologies.
Look, I'm not condoning it, but it's happened. She is mature, and she has reached this conclusion on her own. I think we need to respect that.
I'll see if we can free up an appointment.
Yeah, hopefully before a D&E is required.
There's been a cancellation on Monday.
Monday sounds great. Let's go for that.
Right. So that's an appointment for 3 o'clock on Monday.
Excellent. 3 o'clock Monday. Thanks very much for your help.
U was bывает головная боль или помутнение зрения?
Виктор Гришков, сержант. Первый Капралов, инженерный полк. Номер 779-350.
Is that a no?
He's been repeating that over and over.
Victor Grishkov, Sergeant, 1st Kapralov Engineer Regiment, number 7793150.
Name, rank and serial number.
No.
Maybe he thinks he's a prisoner of war.
He's a redundant arc welder from Smithick.
That could be his cover.
Cover?
He could be a Spetsnaz sleeper.
Oh, what?
The Cold War. Soviets were said to have infiltrated some of their elite commandos into the British civilian life. Their job was to remain undercover until the eve of an invasion, then they were to attack major targets.
Roger has trouble attacking a 9-square Sudoku.
But his intellectual and technical abilities are probably far in advance.
That'll be really, really deep cover then.
The deeper the better. His accent is perfect.
And he hasn't got concussion.
Well, maybe what has happened is that the blow to the head has removed the pretense of his daily life, and he has reverted back to his true identity. Well, there is an abundance of psychological literature in the staff room.
That could be the point. Everyday pretense has been stripped away, and he's primed and waiting.
What for?
His trigger word. The word that's his notification of impending invasion and the command to carry out his mission. It may be something like Red Square or Potemkin.
Or Dynamo Kiev or Spartak Moscow.
Spartak! Oh, my goodness!
If I've started World War III, I do apologise.
Well, should we contact the authorities?
Oh, yeah, good idea. Why don't we call 999 and say, oh, sorry, I think I've activated a Soviet commander. Would you mind looking down the West Midlands?
It was just a thought.
Well, how's about this for a thought? We split up and find him before he blows up a nuclear reactor.
Or does something really serious.
Well, go on then.
I will wait here in case he comes back.
Victor Grishkov.
Ring a bell.
There's something about it.
Well, look, while you think, why don't we search the main building?
No nachalones.
We should be far enough away here. You gonna make it?
Yeah, they do a second register after then.
Make sure no one's escaped.
Yeah. Thank you for getting me the appointment.
Sure. Listen, if Monday is too early, I can always call Dr. Blakely and...
No, it'll be okay. See you Monday.
Whoa. No, Fliss, I can't...
Be unlikely to find him here. His usual workplace of choice is a cubicle in the gents.
Maybe that was where he was planning the downfall of the West.
Victor Grishkov. This is why I remember him.
Roger's been buried in there all week.
Victor Grishkov was plucked from the ranks of a Red Army Combat Engineers Regiment in the mid-1970s and trained as a Spetsnaz Special Forces Commando. Under the auspices of the KGB, Grishkov was infiltrated into the UK, where under an assumed identity he lived in the West Midlands while awaiting to undertake his covert mission.
If he was a combat engineer originally, what would his targets have been? Airfields, power stations?
Sir Anthony Bartley.
Who?
He was chairman of the Midlands Central Defence Authority. In time of invasion, he would have been in charge.
What's that got to do with it?
Sir Anthony's day job was Vice-Chancellor of the University of Lethbridge.
But he must be long gone.
Yes, but we still have a Vice-Chancellor.
got the Vice-Chancellor. Roger! Roger! Open up!
Try Victor.
Victor, odkryjcie drzwi.
Denis zapada sošteni, idini Anthony Bartley Tosha.
He says the days of the West are over, and also those of Sir Anthony Bartley.
He died in 1984.
Anthony Bartley umier w 1984 gadu. Berlińska scena pala w 1989 i Sowiecki Sojusz rozpał się w 1991.
Ja wam nie wierzę. Wy, bourgeoisni imperialisti, i skoro budesti pobesteni.
He says he doesn't believe us. We're bourgeois imperialists and must be defeated.
Tell him he really isn't Grishkov.
Tell him he's really Roger Stocks, and he's got a wife called Coral, and a fondness for Snakebite and Black and the two Ronnies.
Wy nie nastojaši Viktor Grishkov. Wasza imię Roger Stocks. Wy byli swarszykiem. I u was jest żena po imieniu
Coral.
Coral. I wy lubicie
Snakebite and Black.
Shandy i czarny cwet.
And the two Ronnies.
I komedię dwa Rony.
Mienia Viktor Grishkov. I ja nie znaję ni одного Ronnie.
He still thinks he's Grishkov, and he doesn't even know one Ronnie.
We're gonna have to call the police.
Don't think we've got time. Captain Bellamy, I have a plan whereby we can cunningly infiltrate the room.
How?
I've got the key fob.
Go on then.
Well, won't it be dangerous?
Have no fear, Captain Bellamy. Not... Now, don't do anything hasty.
I think we're a bit late for that.
Just stay calm.
Nazad!
He says stay back.
I think we've got that one. Now, Roger, Victor, this is your final warning. I'm a Grand Master in the Oriental martial tradition of Tao Quin Quo, and I'm not afraid to use it.
Hermione, please.
You'll just make things worse.
No, you won't.
I already have. You explained your routine. I shouldn't be here. I understand if you think I'm too stupid or unclean to want me around.
No, I don't think that. Look, it was my fault, okay? I totally lost it. It was a really bad one, and we should have had a really nice day together, and instead I messed it up. I spoiled it. I'm sorry. Please.
I was scared you'd never speak to me again.
I was scared I scared you away.
Spetsnaz?
You were single-handedly going to bring down the bourgeois hegemony of the West.
Or rather, Viktor Grishkov was.
Your Deirdre gave me that for Christmas.
Like I said, Deirdre's got a lot to answer for.
But I don't understand. How did I...
Post-traumatic memory transference. You see, the blow to your head caused your most recent memory, namely from the book, to take over from your consciousness. That's what she said.
Well, we're not taking any chances this time, so it's straight to St. Phil's for a scan, OK?
You're not going to tell the missus about this?
What? That you assumed a psychotic personality and held the Vice-Chancellor of the university against his will?
Yeah. Oh, does this come under written warning or verbal warning?
It comes under doing the next 6 months on night shifts. But first, let's see if that scan shows exactly what's going on in that brain of yours.
Well, thanks for your help.
Well, it was a slight matter of jumping to conclusions.
So, the real Viktor Grishkov didn't complete his mission.
No, but he did stay on in Britain. He spent his final years in North Wales.
Oh, well, I suppose it has the edge on Siberia. Still, he had some nerve.
Who?
The Russians, planting sleeper agents.
Very daring.
You didn't get your toasted cheese fix.
My ancestors will never forgive me. You've angered the gods of Welsh rabbit. I thought I was on top of it.
The wonderful world of OCD.
A bit repetitive, isn't it?
Guess we should be more careful.
What do you mean?
Not to trigger each other. Maybe it's closer to the surface with both of us.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe.
Oh, I am so sorry. I didn't see you at all.
Plans for the future? Have you given it any thought?
Well, I'd like to meet someone.
You're going to give me £200 on one condition. And you definitely don't want to talk to your mum about this.
No. Why do you keep asking me that?
Edge of Your Seat drama next on BBC.